MLB's Wednesday night hardball action coming your way on the 2K Sports Network. So glad you're with us tonight. I'm Jeannie Velasco here at the big desk. Steve Physiok at the studios of Hardball Central. It's an NL West battle coming up between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. James Shields will take the ball for Arizona in this one. This year, batters are averaging .235 against him. Randy Wolf will oppose him for the San Diego Padres.
Jeannie, one scout called him a poor man's Tom Glavine. One thing I'll tell you, Randy Wolf knows how to pitch. He throws a fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he throws them anytime in the count.
Now we're set for some baseball with John Miller and Joe Morgan. John?
Just off the San Diego Bay, a look at beautiful Petco Park as the 2K Sports Network gets set to bring you exciting Major League Baseball action.
Well, he got fooled by the spin on this pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger on the high pitch.
Pitch on the way. Burns takes the ball to even the count up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Taken low for a ball. 2-1.
That one just broke down and out of the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Hairston is right there as he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
1 out, none on. First pitch on the way. Swung on and ripped towards second. And Iguchi gets to it. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. Here's a moment now to take a look at the Padres defense. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Now ball grounded foul wide of third. He throws. Good slurve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And they don't make any noise this happening. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. James Shields is going to be the starting pitcher in this one. He picked up 12 wins last season. He's got 14 in the win column. Here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Now it's 0-2, so Giles will have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Shields ready to go. Here's his 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Giles goes down swinging. Strike 3.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. Here's a recap of the strikeout. He put together quite a string of good pitches.
Yeah, one after the other, and he just looks unhittable right now. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. Line towards second. Burke. And he throws the first in time for out number 2.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
And Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
2 outs, nobody on. He delivers. First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1.
Well, he made a great pitch away, and he wasn't going out there to try to hit it. That's not an easy pitch to hit.
He throws. And a strike. So Barb will have to get very defensive here with 0-2 the count.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with the fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. A liner towards the hole. Jackson puts it away for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. Here's one popped foul. Here's a swing and a fly ball deep down the line and right. On the ground to third. Kuzmanov. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Base is empty, 1 out. On the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Back through the middle, and that one almost took the pitcher's head with it. Whoa, that was close. Makes its way through for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
He did a great job to get his bat around on that one. That was a tough pitch to hit. Outside corner and low, nice hitting.
Olivo will get his first opportunity in this ball game. 1 out, man on first. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole, and Green dives. He's got it, and the throw is just in time to get him at second. Great play. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. On now to the last half of the second, and we are scoreless. The heart of the order coming up next. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Burke. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. James Shields ready to go. Here's his pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, way back there. Gone! A home run!
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in. Well, he challenged him with a get-it-in fastball that time, and he knocks this thing right out of the ballpark.
Yeah, that's he got it in all right. He got it into the bleachers. Barrett now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game. Base is empty with 1 out. Ground ball. Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws. Can't catch up that time, and it's a swing and a miss. Too low, and it's 1-2.
The harder you throw the curveball with great rotation, the more it rolls off the table. That one went straight down. Good pitch.
Shields ready to go. Here's his 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball in there. He struck him out for out number 2.
Fastball up and in. Not much he could do with that pitch. Just hope to foul it off, if anything.
Hairston comes up for the first time right now. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
When you talk about a perfect pitch, we just saw it. Right on the outside corner.
And he delivers. Little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Curveball ties him in knots as he swings and misses. Strike 3. The side is retired. The San Diego Padres get a run on the homer and take the lead. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Padres on top, 1-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
He tried to backdoor him with that pitch, tried to bring it from the outside to the outside edge, but he missed.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Giles gloves it for the out.
Good range, running to his right to put this one away.
Upton gets his first look in this one. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Hairston puts it away.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Shields will get his first shot from the batter's box in this game. Base is empty, 2 down here. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Wolf throws to first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. And we move on now to the home half of the third. The Padres lead it 1-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Fastball in there for a called strike. He delivers. He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Toughest spot for a hitter, 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
On the way. Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. And it's fouled off. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Upton roams over and puts it away for the out.
He has to range into the gap to get this one, but he's able to track it down without much of a problem.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. Swung on and grounded foul wide of first. Swing and a grounder to first. Jackson. But he recovers in time to make the play. Nice job. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. San Diego's out in front, 1-0. The top of the order is due up next. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. You're just a little bit under it, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Smash toward the middle, and that goes through a base hit. He stops at first with the single. Burke will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. One man on, nobody out. There he goes for second. And oh, look out, a collision. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch coming. Big swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout.
Braun will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1.
When you can spot the ball on the outside corner and keep it down, you've got a great weapon as a pitcher.
And this one is fouled off. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole, and that gets through for a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
They put that one right where they wanted it, but he watched it all the way in and was able to put a good swing on it.
A runner at first with 2 down. He throws. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. He dives. He's got it. Throw. Got him. And that is one fabulous play. The Diamondbacks pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they scram just the 1. We go to the last of the 4th. The Padres lead 1-0. And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next. That's in there for a strike at the letters. Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Burke. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. Slider's in there. No ball to the strike.
Perfect location on that pitch, low and inside. You have to be a good low ball hitter to handle that, and you also have to be able to hit the pitch inside as well.
And a strike. So Barb will have to get very defensive here with 0-2 the count.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
A line drive toward the hole. That looks like a base hit to left. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Jim Edmonds steps in here. He finished last season with 12 home runs.
No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
The pitch. Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1. Hit sharply towards the hole. Braun puts it away.
I tell you what, John, I'm glad I'm not playing down there. I could barely even see that ball.
Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch to him. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. Burns is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left up. We've played 4 here in San Diego. San Diego has the lead, 1-0. 5-6. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Hairston glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high and the left fielder moves to his left and he puts it away.
Nobody on base with one out. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, this is a perfect pitch. He keeps that one down and away, and he had good speed on it.
The pitch. Good slurve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
Here's the pitch. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Giles is there, but he can't come up with it. Well, he's aboard after a big error. Hudson, he's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. Runner at first, one down. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Deep to left field. Hairston ranges back and puts it away.
This one's hit pretty well, but it stays in the park, and the left fielder is able to range back and put it away.
Two outs, a man on first. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. And they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. And he is in there. Wow, what a hustle. Shields will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner on second, 2 down. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Edmonds makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Diamondbacks score a run on one hit, and they leave a man. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and this game is tied. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. There's a swing and a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. Gone! A home run! The solo home run, one swing in the back, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
Well, they try to throw him a changeup and get him out front, but he stays back and hammers it.
I mean, that looks to me like he somehow knew that changeup was coming. The pitcher tipped it off, or he guessed. I don't know what it was.
Well, he looked like he knew what was coming anyway.
Nobody on base and no outs. Here it comes. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Braun. And he throws on to first for the out. One away.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
Base is empty with one out. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Braun. On to first for out number 2.
Terrific job on this play by the third baseman. He fires the ball on to first to nab the runner.
Base is empty. 2 down here. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. He delivers.
Now he's ahead 0-2. He's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Braun throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Padres get a run on the homer and take the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Diego out on top, 2-1. And for those of you just joining in, this one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Edmonds is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
He has to call off the left fielder for this one, and he has the better angle to it. So that's a smart play.
Base is empty, 1 out. He deals. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Edmonds is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out. And he gave that one a pretty good ride, but unfortunately for him, there's a lot of room out there, and he is retired. 2 outs, nobody on. Starts him out with a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball hit high and deep to left center field. Still going. Gone! A home run! And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run. Gomes will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive. Hooking into the corner. Tell it goodbye. The solo home run, one swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead. And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Jackson will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Base is empty, 2 down here. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Kuzmanov. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The San Diego Padres are getting 2 guys ready down in their bullpen.
I don't know what the rush is because you've got a guy on the mound who's still relatively fresh. Even if he gets into trouble, I think you still have to give him a chance to work through it.
First pitch on the way. It's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws. Check swing at a pitch that finds the strike zone anyway. 0-2. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Swing and a ball hit foul down the right field line. Swing and a miss. Giles goes down swinging. Strike 3.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Joe, I think the pitch just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
1 out, nobody on. He kicks, he throws. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Burns makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a softly hit grounder to first. Jackson. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And they're gone in short order here. On to the 7th inning we go. The Diamondbacks lead 3-2. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He kicks, he throws. Good spot for the slurve, but he missed. It's 1-1.
He tried to backdoor him with that pitch, tried to bring it from the outside to the outside edge, but he missed.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. That one is lofted in the air. Edmonds is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
One out, nobody on. First pitch to him. Ground ball to short. Green picks it up. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out.
Base is empty, 2 down. He throws. First pitch is that slurve, and it's in there for a strike.
When a guy is spotting his pitches like that, not a lot you can do.
And that's hit pretty well down the line and left. Hairston has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at Petco Park. The Diamondbacks lead it 3-2. The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next. Swing and a liner to left. And that goes through a base hit. So he's aboard with a base hit here with nobody out. Kuzmanov will step in. He homered back in inning number 2. Runner at first. This is swung on and hit on the ground. He throws. Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
They throw over to first, but he's back in time. The pitch. Lined up the middle. Makes its way through for a base hit.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly. He's able to beat it out for a base hit.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
First pitch, here it comes. Good pitch. He's late on that one. It's 0-1. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, great pitch there. Great arm speed, everything. But the hitter's not going to chase that pitch out of the zone unless he has 2 strikes.
They throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
One of the toughest things to do is hit a hanging inside curveball, and he couldn't handle that one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball, got him. 1 away.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Hairston will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
The good news if you're the pitcher here, John, is that there's not a lot of speed out at second base. So the threat of a steal or a double steal is pretty low.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Burns is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. and he lost it right to the left fielder. John, this guy doesn't have the wheels to try to steal third base right here. They just got to hope for some timely hitting.
He throws. He checked his swing, but they're going to appeal that call. No swing there. They thought they had him, and I thought they had him. The first base umpire says, no way, no swing.
Good fastball here. That's like watching a mini rocket go by.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Burns makes the catch, and the side is retired. First pitch on the way. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Giles is right there to bring that one in.
John, they almost got burned on that one. The shift to the left was on, but he's barely able to regroup and pull this one in.
One out, none on. First pitch is a slurve that runs away. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Way back there. It's off the wall. He's still going. He's throwing toward third.
When it comes to making contact with balls down the middle of the plate, there's not a whole lot of variation from batter to batter. I really think he just missed his location with that pitch, but it was a real juicy one.
He kicks, he throws, and this one's grounded to second. Iguchi, there's one, and he'll hold on to that one. He decides not to go for the double play. Maybe thought it was a little too risky.
John, quick hands that time to field this thing at second. Then square up and fire to the plate, cut the runner down and home.
This is a huge moment here, Joe.
Sure is.
2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
It's always important late in the game to make sure you're pitching ahead. First strikes count.
The pitch. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2.
The hitter's dug himself a hole. Now it's 0-2.
Now a throw over. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. He dives. He's got it. And he is out at first. What a play. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. Here come the Padres in the home half of the 8th. Arizona's on top, 3-2. Number 48 gets the call to come in and take over the hill. He was a 2-game winner last season. Line toward first. Jackson puts it away for the out. So a pretty good swing that time, but that is just... Base is empty with 1 out. He deals. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. Jones lets this one eat him up. Well, he's aboard after a big error. Iguchi will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. With one out, there's a runner at first. First pitch to him. A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. It ricochets off the wall. And he'll hold up at second with a double. And Joe, the fans are starting to make themselves heard. Number 48 collects his thoughts as he tries to figure a way out of this inning alive.
Well, he's a competitor, John. I'll tell you that. No one wants to come through for his team more than he does. I'd take him in this situation any day.
And he delivers. Ground ball to short. Hudson. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. If you like baseball, and if you don't, what are you doing watching this? Then you have to love this situation.
I like it, John, and you know some guys thrive in these types of situations.
Edmonds comes up to the plate. The tying run is at third base. The go-ahead run is on second. This is big.
Well, John, this is one of those stats where you want to have the lowest number possible of runners left on base. Nothing kills a manager more than having a couple of guys in scoring position and not being able to bring any of them home. That's just a good way to lose a ball game.
That timeout is called, and we're going to have a visit to the mound.
They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. He kicks, he throws. Hit sharply toward the hole. Burnt. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The San Diego Padres pick up 1 hit in the inning, but fail to score despite having the bases loaded. 3 men left. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The D-backs have the lead, 3-2. The heart of the order coming up next. He delivers. That's a foul ball. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Giles comes on to make the catch for the out.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Base is empty, 1 out. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit in the air. And he hits the ball foul. He delivers. Swing and a miss on a pitch that hit the dirt. Wow. Swinging the ball hit well into right field. This one is really clobbered. Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2. Olivo will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. This is popped way up there, over near first base. Bard makes the catch. Ledesma is going to be coming into the game now to be the new pitcher. He did not have a victory last year. Hudson will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Edmonds puts it away and the side is retired. The Diamondbacks pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. And we move on to the last of the 9th. The D-backs are on top 4-2. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. Percival will be the new pitcher in the game.
Well, John, if you follow the golden rule, mixing speeds and changing location is what it's all about. We might see him follow this pitch with an outside breaking ball.
Pitch on the way. And this one is fouled off. Braun is there, and he puts it away for out number 1. Hairston will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Nobody on base with 1 out. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
In this day and age, they can have videotape they can watch and learn everything they want to about a pitcher. But my belief is you just have to trust your feel up there at the plate. And a lot of times it just boils down to your experience against that particular pitcher.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Gomes is right there to bring that one in.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's one popped foul to short right. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Gomes is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Arizona Diamondbacks are able to win this one, Joe. A very fine victory for them on the road.
And, John, let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and beat another big league team, you got to consider yourself lucky.
Now, Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physioc.
Thanks, John. And who was the key here tonight, Steve? No doubt, he's earned the Chevy Player of the Game award. Not a lot of runs in this game total, and the ones he contributed to because of that were big runs.
Ryan Braun is one of the top young stars in the game, Jeannie, and we saw exactly why today. Did you check out his forearms and his hands? He has tremendous power. He struck that baseball, and it just seemed like it would jump off the bat. This is a guy who's going to have a great future, and he was just the best in the field today.
Well, Steve, the fans are pouring out of the ballpark, and that ought to just about do it tonight for us here at Hardball Central. Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports, and we hope you will join us next time for Major League Baseball action. Until next time, Jeannie Zelasco for Steve Physioc and our entire 2K Sports crew saying thanks for being with us this evening.